Why hello there, welcome back to another Binding of Isaac Top 10 video. I figured with the release of Booster Pack 5 and the hype surrounding the new character, The Forgotten, I would make a video showing off the top 10 synergies with this new character. Keep in mind that this is just my opinion, there is no definitive top 10, and there may be some really good synergies I didn't put in here. This was an insanely difficult video to make because this guy honestly synergizes with a lot of stuff in the game. If you have a synergy you think is awesome and want to share it, leave a comment down below. Without further ado, let's hop right in. Caution, but also kind of honorable mention. SOYMILK. SOYMILK is a fickle beast, ain't it? This is a tough one for me because it's actually not all that bad of a synergy here for The Forgotten. It massively increases your rate of fire, and paired with other items on this list, it could be a true force to be reckoned with on a run. Why is it in the caution section then? Well, it's not really a caution for your run, it's more a caution for your wrist because you're probably going to get carpal tunnel if you take this on a Forgotten run. Trust me. Number 10, technology. Technology is mainly on here not because it's super powerful, but mainly because it just looks fantastic. Having a small tech laser circle around your character can do a little bit of extra damage when dealing melee damage, but the true fun comes when you throw your bone. A Tech Zero style laser will go from you to the bone, destroying enemies in its path. I think this synergy needs a couple more items to really shine, but on its own it's still very good. Number 9, Lost Contact. Lost Contact can be an iffy item on runs with low rate of fire. Luckily, as The Forgotten, we're less concerned about our tier stat as we are HP and damage, and boy will this item help your HP. With Lost Contact, you can deflect enemy shots away from you by swinging at them. Not only is it helpful, it's also fun to do, like hitting golf balls, if you enjoyed golf. It might not completely transform your run and give you a winner chicken dinner, but it's still solid defensively and can be a good time. Except on Hush. For the love of God, get some other items if you're going to do Hush. Number 8, Cursed Eye. This just shows you how great the item synergies are with this character, because I'm being honest with you, Cursed Eye is really good. When you charge up your melee attack, you no longer throw your bone, but instead do rapid successive melee attacks. This means you can deal up to 30 damage to enemies with just one swing with your base damage. It can obliterate rooms and do a good number on bosses as well. The only reason I have to put it this low is because you will have a much greater chance of getting hit and teleporting, since you have to get so close to enemies to deal damage. But hey, if you know how to proactively use Cursed Eye, this will be one of your favorite synergies for a long time. Number 7, Dr. Fetus. This is a tough one because it's insanely powerful, but you're going to take damage. This synergy replaces your bone toss and instead makes it a bomb toss. Big difference between a bone and a bomb, to be fair. You hold down your attack to start the bomb's detonation, but if you hold on too long, you'll just explode yourself, and nobody wants that. It requires some timing to throw the bomb properly, but when you figure it out, it's really powerful and enemies won't stand a chance. It's a great 1-2 punch to have throwable grenades and then a strong melee weapon to clear out rooms. It's like I'm playing Dead Cells. Absolutely recommend this one. Number 6, Anti-Grav. It's not often you see me make a list with Anti-Grav, Cursed Eye, SOYMILK, and Dr. Fetus in it and expect the synergies to be good. Anti-Grav synergy here is incredible. The melee attack stays on the screen a bit longer, allowing for enemies to run into it and deal damage. Sadly, you can't hit the same enemy more than once, but with a high rate of fire or an item like Cursed Eye, you can spam down several of these attacks and let the enemies clear the rooms for you. I honestly had a lot of fun with this one, and I'm happy to see the devs creatively thought of an item synergy like this one. Number 5, Mom's Knife. It gives you a scythe. I mean, look, I've never been one to get too pedantic about my choices here, but I'm going to be a simple man with this one. It gives you a scythe. It looks incredible, and it does more damage and increases the size of your attack, and it gives you a scythe. That is all. Have a good day. Number 4, Brimstone. Of course, Brimstone has a dope synergy that would make you want to take it with The Forgotten. Get ready for a fiery blazing ball of death to take over your enemies. Charging up your bone throw now spews out a giant brimstone ball, which does a lot of damage to enemies and can obliterate bosses. The only issues with it is it doesn't have great range and it does take a long time to charge up, but with other synergies, this could create some of the greatest damage for The Forgotten as humanly possible. Number 3, Chocolate Milk. Chocolate Milk is one of my favorite items in the game because it has a lot of great synergies, and this one is no exception. When you charge your Bone Toss, instead you're gonna get a massive your bone's gonna grow. I mean, look, it's tough to not get lewd with this one. You can see it on the screen. The fact of the matter is, it increases the damage and size of your melee attack, and you can clear out numerous enemies and decimate bosses in just a few hits. It's really good. Number 2, IPECAC. IPECAC is awesome with the Forgotten because it makes all of your melee attacks explosive, which is going to deal massive amounts of damage to enemies, but it also makes you immune to your own explosions. Note this doesn't give you full bomb immunity just from your melee weapon. You can see that not many enemies can even stand in our way. Rip Pin. Great synergy, and I'm happy to see that IPECAC finally can't kill me. And number 1, LUDOVICO technique. Okay, I know, these videos are supposed to be whatever is the most powerful and game-breaking synergy for the insert X here. I never technically said that. I just said this is the top 10 synergies for the Forgotten, and this here is a top 10 generational, possibly the most fun synergy in the entire game. Take me out to the ball game, you're playing baseball in Isaac. You get a Ludo baseball that you can smack around the room with your bone, and it actually can do crazy amounts of damage to enemies as well. It's that simple. I really hope there's a mod that reskins the tier to be a baseball when you get this synergy, because it just is fantastic. I'll argue it's one of the most fun synergies you can get in the game, and while it might not be as powerful as some of the other ones on this list, it deserves to be number 1. That's how we roll on this channel. If you enjoyed this Binding of Isaac top 10 and want to see more, let me know in the comments down below. Give me some ideas for some new top 10s you want to see, and hit the like button as it helps promote me and encourage me to make more. I recommend you check out my modded Isaac Eden streaking series, where we're trying to create the largest streak we can while playing as Eden and using a few of my favorite mods. It's a good time. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.